Jalen, what up? Justin, what up? This don't have the link, bro. I can't drop a link on this. What up, Sleazy? True and real. This don't have a link. There's no link on this, bro. This is I can't um share the screen on this. Sean, what up, Mr. 100 Likes? You know what it is. Keon, Knowledge, Dennis. What up? What up? That game, y'all I know y'all watched that baseball game yesterday. That baseball game was crazy. Marcus Smart. He said, what's up with the fanboy overhyping Reeves? He said, I want Reeves shipped to Utah. Yeah, you know he's gonna get overhyped. You know that thing gonna happen. It's early in the season, like I said, it's not really good go too crazy early in the season. You have to see. Yeah, the Blue Jays lost. They had it. The Blue Jays had the game. They had it. The Dodgers is tough, man. They're tough. The Blue Jays had it. Blue Jays been whipping them the all series. This Dodgers been coming back. He said, I didn't realize how good Marcus Smart was. Money, what up, Money? He said the whole city's crying. Yeah, Toronto, yeah, it's. I can imagine because they was winning. They was doing their thing. He said, do I think the Lakers on trade Bron? Kareem 55 plus free throws in 3 games is nasty work. It is. That's a lot. A guard? Get the lights up. We got 9 lights. Get the lights up. Yeah, the Jays, that killed, man. That they had it. He said, "Do you like Jake LaBaby?" He all right. Jake LaBaby is all right. He said, "Do I think Bron getting traded?" I think if the Lakers serious, what they have to do cut Bronny. That will escalate it. They has to cut Bronny. At this point, you have to cut Bronny. And I'm wondering, the new Dodgers management, they won a championship. I wonder if they're going to be on some. I wonder if they're going to be on some stuff like, man, we want to clean house to win like the Dodgers winning. They put together the Dodgers. They did the Dodgers beautiful the way they put together that team, even the way they stacked the organization. And I think that they're going to put more personnel people in there. I don't think Rob is going to have a go ahead like he's been having. I think they're going to put more of a personnel into it. You know what I'm saying? I think they're going to put more staffing into that department there. I think that's going to be one of the first things they're going to do. I don't know if they're going to do it this year, but I think it's going to be another high ranking. What I think they're going to do, they're going to have a president. This is how most NBA teams have a president, general manager, and assistant general manager. Rob Pelinka went all hats. He went all hats. And I think it's gonna be like that. Like it's gonna be a two guy thing. Like you see how Rob Pelinka is gonna be a 2 guy thing with the president and the general manager. And I wouldn't be surprised if I don't know if they'd be able to work well together, but I'm starting to think that Bob Myers is gonna be with the Lakers. I think he may either be a president or Rob be president, he GM, but I think he's going to be with the Lakers. I think the Lakers going to put together a master front office. I think that's how they're going to do it. Let's get the likes up, y'all. He said Chauncey Billups scamming for $40K. Yeah, they got a lot of good. The Dodgers got a lot of good Asian players on their team. What up, Ace? You changed your name, Ace. What up, Ace? He said, Sham says LeBron commitment is in the air. I definitely believe that. But the Lakers need to strike first. The Lakers need to strike first. If I'm the Lakers, I'm going Bron. I'm the first thing. The first and easiest thing to do. I'm cutting Bronny. I'm waving him, or I'm telling them put him in the G League and he sit there for the rest of the season. He said Bron get traded, he should go back to the Cavs. I think if Bron get traded, I think it's gonna be more like a 4-team trade. I don't think it's gonna be a one-on-one trade. It'd be like a 4-team trade. Yeah, I kind of think that Bron was starting to be open to a trade. I honestly do. He said like R.J. Davis, Watts District, what up? West Coast in the building. He said, do I think Jordan throwing shots at Bron? Yeah, I think Jordan throwing shots at him. This is time to do it because Bron and Rich Paul been throwing shots at Jordan for years. Jordan haven't said nothing. So this is Jordan time. This is Jordan time. Jonathan Neely, what up? This is Jordan time. If I'm the Lakers, the first, to me, I don't think the Lakers got the heart to do it, but I'm cutting Bronny. I'm just waving him. I'm waving him. That's how you do it. I'm waving him. I'm waving them, but they ain't gonna do that. But if it's the second step, putting them in the G League, that would kind of escalate it too, because now Bron wouldn't be with his son. Westbrook been looking all right with the Kings. Westbrook been looking all right with the Kings. Nah, he not going to Houston. Bron ain't going to Houston. He ain't going to Houston. But my thing is, what they need to do is, first order, the Lakers just need to have a real team out there. A team that's going to play together and they're going to go all out for each other. That's what they need. That's what they need. And they need to have a no-nonsense policy. And I think the new ownership came at the right time while the Lakers got books. Now they can really see what they want to do. If I'm the Lakers, I wouldn't be quick to be like, oh, Austin Reeves is automatic in my future. I wouldn't do that. Because even though if he's good, and to be honest, this is like a good time to like, Tim, what up, Tim? The good time to probably think about with Reeves. He can't do nothing now, but if he's still playing good by December, I think this is a good time. I do. If you think about trading. I think this is a good time. He said Lakers got 4 white guys. He said snowing in LA. They normally don't have that many, and they got 4 white guys and they got 5 actually, but they got 4 that's getting minutes with Luka, Reeves, LaRavia, and Connect. And you forgot about Maxi Kleber. The Lakers could get a haul. That's what I'm saying. If the Lakers smart, this weight got stuck. If the Lakers smart, I wouldn't be thirsty and say, I'll trade Reeves now. I'll wait for a little while. I'll wait and then be like, yo, like y'all can't sign him. Don't do it like y'all just thirsty for assets. Say like y'all can't sign him. My boy Jonathan Neely with a super chat. I don't see these. These come around like leap year. He said, "What I think about Wemby? Wemby the truth." But I've been said that. If y'all been watching me, which y'all have, I've been said Wemby is the I've been said Wemby is the a guy you're gonna win the championship. I said that. I said Wemby gonna win the championship within the next 8 years. I said that. I think I said 5 years. I think I might have said 6 years. He said Rain never seen a super chat in 3 years. I don't get them things though. That's crazy. I got a lot of. I don't get them things. This thing is stuck on here. Exactly. He said Wemby is doing what they thought Zion was going to do. I agree with that. They thought Zion definitely ain't living up to it. Zion ain't living up to it at all. They should have been got rid of him. Because you're not going to get nowhere near for him now. He's not even looking all that. He said, do you think the subscribers turn their back on you? I don't know. Some people still come through. Let's see. He said Zion a waste of talent. He said the LeBron James. You're right. I agree with you. The LeBron thing definitely got people mad. It definitely got people mad, and I definitely think that people definitely, some people definitely turned to me. He said Pelicans got bad ownership. I agree. I agree. And they should have got. See, the thing with people fail to realize, a lot of these guys not that good, and then they be like, "Oh, I don't want to." They don't be wanting to get rid of somebody. Like to me, I think it's real easy to get rid of guys. Like before, you want to hold on to certain guys. Now it's like real easy. If you could go through every team, to me, I'm gonna be honest. There's maybe 5 guys in this league that I think it really would bother me. I will probably like move heaven and earth for them not to get traded. If they say they want to get traded, if I'm running the organization, I think about 5 guys in this league that I'll probably be like, try to like really, really hold on. Maybe more than 5, but offhand, maybe say about 7. And Wemby for sure. If Wemby want to get traded, I'm doing a lot of, massage and being like, yo, bro, trying to really make things right for Wemby. Shea, I'm really making things right for Shea. Jokic, I'm really making things right for Jokic. Luka. Who else? Who else? Shea, Luka, Jokic, Wemby, Giannis. That's 5. That's 5. Yeah, I said Giannis. That's 5. That might be it. That might be it. That might be it for me. Everybody else, I think if they want to go, I think I'll just be like, nah, I ain't gonna say Ant-Man. I kind of say Ant-Man because I kind of say I go out my way to keep Ant-Man because his personality. And he get along with his teammates. He uplifts his teammates. The city love him. Yeah, I think Ant-Man, I agree. Ant-Man, I would say Ant-Man. I would say Ant-Man. Yeah. I say Ant-Man because Ant-Man, see the thing I do like about Ant, the main thing I like about him, he love his teammates love. That's very important to me. If you all the guys you look at, those guys has those traits. The teammates love Luka. Luka is not, he love his teammates. Wemby, they Wemby, he is early in the game with him. But Jokic love his teammates. His teammates love Jokic. They love Giannis. They love Shea. Those the traits right there. Those the traits. And think about everybody else is always is crybabies. Everybody else is crybabies. Embiid is a crybaby. LeBron a crybaby. Kawhi, James Harden, Kyrie, who else? Ja's not a crybaby, but Ja. Now I ain't crazy about Cade Cunningham like that. I'm not crazy about Cade like that. I'm not convinced that Cade is the number one. Tatum, he's cool. He's cool, but thing with Ja, right? The thing with Ja Morant, I like Ja Morant, the way his personality, the way he embodied that city. He put Memphis on the back and the way he embodied the city. So that part I really like with Ja. I really like that with Ja. But the thing is, he just do as a leader, and you just don't want that. These are the last thing Houston need is Ja Morant. Except Ja, I think he's up. Yeah, like the thing is that's what it is. That is what it is. A lot of these players is not that good. A lot of these players you can replace them, and really you should take a long time when you start seeing your benefits. Now you could get rid of these superstars, and you immediately you start the trade don't look as bad immediately. Normally it takes a while after the draft picks. You done got a ton of draft picks. You look back, but now it don't look as bad. It don't. That's why New Orleans should have got rid of Zion. The minute he keep playing the playoff games, that the year when he said, "I'm 99% healthy, but I want to feel like Zion." He said, "I'm 99% healthy, but I want to feel like Zion." He want to be 100%. Ooh, look at my attorney. My attorney in the building, Marty. He said, "Do we need multiple players that fit our Luka and AR?" I'm not. See, this is the thing. I'm not convinced AR is a number two. I'm not. Y'all fail to realize the number two. Like I said, it's when it's early in the season, it's buyer beware. Early in the season, it's totally different. You got a lot of guys, mind you. It's like 5 games. You got guys not in shape. It's just a lot going on early in the season. This is the time to get off. That's why even like bum teams, you can see teams that doing good, but then you look at the end of the season, they ain't even making the playoffs. Trae Young definitely a perfect fit in Houston. A perfect fit. And I agree 100%. Trae Young is the perfect fit in Houston. He said, "We don't get a choice who the number two is, Kareem. The Lakers are resigning Reeves." Yeah, I'm not saying they're not going to resign him, but I think it's going to be – this is real tricky. Because it's not the point if he worth the money or not. You feel to realize you have him and Luke. These guys can't play defense, and I don't think Reeves. I don't look at what he's doing now. I don't look at him as like a number two. Like I can really. I don't have total faith in him. I really don't. I don't have total faith in him. I don't. To be a number two on a championship team, anybody can be number two, but on a team that could lead you to a championship. And the reason why I don't like him as the number two, really, because Luka missed games. Luka missed games. But you know that this is how you. It's like a guarantee LeBron ain't come back now because now Lakers fans have to overpay for Reeves. Reeves might get about 40. That's crazy. He make it like 40. And see, the thing is, the new ownership, I think they got to really look at this thing through. Do you really want to pay him 40? Because now how you building out your team? Because you got a guy, LeBron James, have a no trade clause. You give him 40, him and Luka be at $95 million. And then you still got Vanderbilt going to be in the books for 11. And that's 3 players. Now you got 12 players to fill in after that. And then you got the rookie, he's on the contract. So so now you have 11 players to fill in the roster. It's gonna be tough. They left guys like they opt into their contract, guys like 8 and they're smart. Correct. Pastor O said they will hunt Reeves in the playoffs. And that's true. That's true. This is a small sample size, and not only that, it's early in the season, and like I said, he has traits that, like I said, he gets mad, get frustrated, and I see when defense is really blown up on him. He don't get me wrong, he definitely is a good basketball player. Ain't no question about that. Reeves can ball, but I think the Lakers have to. If Reeves was getting, I think the money thing gonna play the major issue in it. Because if you're trying to build the champ, look how they did the Dodgers. You're trying, and it's different. There's no salary cap, but here, 95 million between him and Reeves. I mean him and Luka. That's a lot of money. Cap is only what, 130? What is the cap? 140? With 2 players, and both of them is cones on defense, and they're gonna be in the game. You want them on the game to now. I don't know. Braun definitely not going back to the Lakers. Now, before I was nervous about. I'm like, I won't be surprised if the Lakers still come back and go back and get LeBron. This is definitely LeBron James last year. This definitely is last year because there's no way they're gonna bring them 3 Braun Reeves, because Reeves, let's say Reeves get 40. Braun ain't taking no less money. And then the reason why I think about to get interested when Braun come back, because everybody keeps saying, yo, Braun's the 3rd option. That's like the talk of the town. Braun hearing that. So now it's going to be a major. I can't wait. We're gonna have our popcorn. We're gonna kick our foot up. He said, Reeves, second unit guy acting like a star. He said AR is capitalizing on dumb. Correct. That's why I say he's smart. See, regular season is totally different. Coaches don't know exactly who's gonna be in their rotation. He definitely capitalizing on dumb defense. Like you watch them play, and then it's like he the only one out there, and these guys playing him back. Like I can't remember what game it was, but guys backing, he up there, he got a decent jump shot. So why is you playing him that far back? And he just did like this. He's like, ooh, he knocked it down. Like they ain't give him nothing to work with. That's what I don't like. When I don't know how guys go for that. Knowledge hate Reeves. Knowledge said he barking on guys like he like that. That's true. I don't like that. Cause now he do. I don't really like his attitude. The Laker fan want to keep Reeves, but see the thing is, I don't really have a major issue. My biggest issue with Reeves, that money. That money gonna tell all how the Lakers gonna look going forward. And that's where the management has to take their feelings out the way and say, hey, what are we doing here? And this is why I think they have to trade LeBron James. Because people think they're gonna have 50 million to spend once LeBron. It don't work like that. Let me see what the salary cap is. It don't work like, oh, LeBron made 52 million. He gonna be going. It don't work like that. Because Reeves gotta have a cap hold, and some of the guys, whoever they bringing back, gonna have cap holds. they're not going to renounce them. So they're going to have cap hold. So the cap is really not going to be like that. So if I'm the Lakers, this is where the Lakers different from me. If you start off by cutting Bronny, now he gonna want to trade, and now you trade him and get the salary players to match him. Because the Lakers gonna need some depth. Because if they go into the offseason, if the Lakers don't make no trades, right, and go into the offseason with the team here, and Reeves, they preparing to make $40 million. They say he may get 40 now. That 30 shit is out the window, they say. Unless he just change. But I'm saying as of today, they saying he like at 40. And they saying most teams gonna put pressure on it because they know this is the time. Hold on, I think I saw something. Let me see. He said Laker fans want to keep Reeves, but if hold up, he said I saw opening game behind one of the latest game, but Reeves didn't show up after the first half. And he got cooked. Oh, I thought he was talking about a trade. He said if he could trade going to Cavs and the Mavs, but I think LeBron's going to have to be like a 3 or 4 team trade. It's not going to be a one-on-one trade. And I think Bron, the only thing makes sense to trade. You gotta and you gotta consider Austin Reeves. It's sad, but you gotta consider it, especially if you don't trade LeBron. If you don't trade LeBron, you gotta consider trading Austin Reeves. What's gonna happen is if LeBron expires off your cap, the Lakers is done. They done. The Lakers is done. The Lakers is done. And see, this is the problem, Pastor. Oh, okay. This super chat. People, I guess they paying their tithes. Today's Sunday. I guess they paying their tithes, huh? Thank you, brother. Pastor over to super chat. Yeah, I'll put the Cash App up here too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got the collection plate for me today. But yeah, that's the thing right there. If a team willing to give Reeves 40, a team going to give him 40. I'm telling you, because the media, see the good thing, I know guys like Greg Brown, Red, some of the guys out in LA who follow the Dodgers, they know a little more how the Dodgers operate. They know a little more how the Dodgers operate. So what I'm hearing, what they saying this guy is the truth. This guy Mark, what's his name? The owner, Mark what? I forgot his last name. But the guy Mark, they said he's good at what he do. And they said he's open thinking. And at this point here, Mark Walters, at this point here, you gotta be, and it's not me trying to just be. If I'm Mark Walters, I'm not waiting. I'm not. If I'm Mark Walters, I'm bringing in a guy now working with Rob. I'm not waiting to the end of the season. I'm not. I'm even going, if Rob the president, I'm bringing a high-level general manager. A high-level general manager, and I'm telling my vision. This will be my vision for the Lakers. It's early to see the best thing. We got to be open-minded to everything. Nothing close, open-minded to everything but Luka. That's it. Luka, the only thing warrants that is that. We got to be open and willing to do everything and move, really willing to move everything but Luka. Then you go to Luka. This is what I'm doing. If I'm Mark Walters, this is exactly what I'm doing. First order of business, he got his money is long. I'm hiring a GM. I'm trying to bring in maybe I don't know, but I'm gonna bring in a high level executive, right? I work with Rob. First, I'm saying, hey, could y'all work together? How about couldn't you and this guy work? Because you want a good work environment. Once that settled, you okay? Yeah, we could work together. I don't have no problems with him, and he seems like a good guy. We got a relationship already. Y'all work together. Okay, cool. That's first order business. Now I'm bringing everybody in the staff, the assistant general manager, and I'm bringing the coach. I'm bringing JJ Reddick, the assistant general manager, the general manager, and the president. Rob ain't having no two hats. He ain't wearing no two hats. Either Rob gonna be the president and I have somebody under Rob as the GM, or Rob and GM somebody as president. You know what I'm saying? And I'm having JJ Reddick, and the first thing I'm sitting them guys. I don't want a crowded room, maybe 4 people. Bob, yeah, I bring Bob Myers. I think I'll bring Bob Myers. I think where I'll put them as equal, Bob Myers and Rob Pelinka as equal, where there's no one over each other. Y'all both work for me, Mark Walters. Forget the title or however y'all want to do. I don't know. I don't care about that. But I'll have Bob Myers, Rob Pelinka. Who's the Lakers assistant general manager? Anybody know who the Lakers assistant general manager is? And I bring the Lakers assistant general manager and JJ Reddick. I'm bringing them all in and saying, listen here, this is how this working. I'm trying to win. I know you guys smart, and you guys is no more basketball than me. But I'm trying to win, right? And we in perfect situation. We're gonna pretty much have a book clean at the end of the year. Only one we're gonna have on the books, maybe 3 players: Vanderbilt, Luka, and Abdul, the rookie. Oh, it's Jesse Buss. Okay. Nah, they left. I heard they left. They doing their own thing. Jesse Buss and them, they left. I heard they doing their own thing. So what I'm doing, I'm grabbing them guys there, right? I'm saying, listen, all this brownie show, or I'm asking you guys this. There's a one-man band. His name is Luka. Everybody else on the roster is expendable if the right deal. Not saying we're giving anybody away, but they're expendable. Only Luka. Everybody else expendable. And we have to really think this thing through. Because if LeBron remains on the Lakers at the end of the year, it's going to be a problem because they ain't going to have the cap space you guys think they're going to have. And they're going to be hard building a team like that. It's going to be hard. Trading LeBron with his $50 million, and you're getting guys at that level coming in. You might get 2 guys that's making around $25 million. You package him and his son. That's what, like $55 million. You getting some good talent coming back, and you may get two good players. You know what I mean? Then you want to get rid of the Gabe and the Cleavers and them guys like that. That's how you have to do it. And then you have to be like, hold up, what will be do y'all see Reeves as a second unit? I mean, as a second guy on the championship team. If we pay this guy 40, where are we gonna be at? See, the whole key should be nothing but championship. Nothing shouldn't matter but championship. That's it. No, it's just funny. And I agree, we do need some young blood. To me, I think to me, the ideal thing would be for me, because this is a good draft, a great draft, projected to be a great draft. If the Lakers could get basketball guards and get a top 5 pick, then get a cheap guy coming in, plus plus other talent coming in, you have to at least have about like at least 8 good guys on your team. You have to have that. And guys who are going to be on the court, not guys missing games and things like that. Guys who get along athletic. You need some athletes. You need that. And I think that's how the way to approach it. That wouldn't be a cheap team. LeBron and Maverick, mind you, they're going to have to give up stuff. I think with LeBron, you have to get like a 4-team trade. But if I'm the Lakers, I'm going like this. I'm talking to JJ Redick, like, listen, how do you feel? We got to throw Bronny in that G League. That's it. That's it. He got to go to that G League. Bronny has to go to the G League. Ain't no question about that. He has to go to the G League or you cutting him. The only two things about it. I agree that he would destroy chemistry any team he go to. The Lakers have to be, that's why it's good because now they got a new owner where he could be cutthroat. So now they can't say Rob and Jeannie cutthroat. He said, Rain, do you think guys don't go to the beat because they're embarrassed? They got to take an Uber or a train? Nah, the guy you said, he never respond, bro. The guy he never respond. And I saw his joint. He talked about sex, money, murder. He's from the Bronx. He never respond. And the way today's NBA, well, Greg, the way today's NBA is, it's easy to build a team. But the only thing can happen to you is them bad contracts. You got to get rid of, you know what I'm saying? It's them bad contracts. It's them bad contracts is hampering you. You fail to realize Braun makes $52 million, $53 million. You saying they automatic. You're going to have to take away from them teams. Houston, all them teams, you losing about 3 guys because you're not trading the top guys. So everybody else going to be like at 20 and 18 and 15. You trading like 3 of those guys. So 3 guys going. Right now, I ain't gonna lie. You might could get a haul. I would definitely see what I could get for Austin Reeves right now. I definitely will see what I could get for Austin Reeves right now. Either the Lakers win championship this season, would they keep LeBron? I think the problem will be is if they was to win a championship, I'll still think they'll offer LeBron no more than a 1-year deal. And LeBron probably would not want to give. I think they would want to cut LeBron's salary. I think they'll probably say LeBron come play for 1 year, $30 million. He might not. I don't think he's gonna want that. So I think if they win, I think it's kind of over for LeBron. We all seeing this in real time, and then the merger of Reeves make it that much for LeBron. Mills, what up, Mills? The Lakers should have gave Bronny a two-way. I agree. The worst mistake they made gave him a full 4-year deal. He said, Rain, they give y'all Fred VanVleet and Tari Eason. VanVleet out all year. Said Luka, Giannis, and Austin. Yeah, Dodgers crept that thing out. I don't know how the Dodgers won that game. I ain't gonna lie. I thought they was gonna lose that game. I thought the Dodgers were gonna lose that game. I really did. I really thought they was gonna lose that game. Get the lights up. Damn, numbers dropped. Is how you slaughter on Victor on can't. It's over with. Can't do nothing with that, my boy Victor. Oh yeah, we're gonna have some hoodies coming out. We definitely got to send you one, Knowledge. Knowledge, hit me on the thing. We definitely want to send you. We talked about that. You have to give me your address. We want to give you some beat gear. We want to give you some beat gear. So give me your size and hit me up on the email. We want to send you something. We talked about that. It's funny you said that. We said we want to give you and a couple of people some beat gear who always support. Oh, it's still there. We still have it. That's what we do the show at. I'm trying to get Hassan on there. He said he'd come up. I spoke to him today. But with Hassan, things have to be right. Sixers could be scary. I agree. Sixers could be scary. He said, watch Power Force with Tommy. I stopped watching that. But it was a good show. There's the parade tomorrow. I ain't gonna lie, Dodgers, man. That game, that series was good. Yeah. What's the numbers? Yeah, that's my boy. I was on there. You saw me on What's the Numbers? Yeah, BJ is good. See, that's the thing. That's what the Lakers need. The Lakers need Exactly. He needed to bring Rain back to the Lakers. Now his attention can shift to the Lakers. And I think the first order of business, remember y'all here first, I think he'll get somebody in the front office. Not fire nobody, but I think he's going to bring somebody else in. I think he'll bring another front office guy. Niggas need that. Rob can't just run the show. Rob can't run the show by himself. The Sixers can't. Nobody want Paul George. That's gonna be the problem right there. Yeah, I was on there. Yeah, for instance, like a team like the Bulls, they 5-0, but I don't think I think it's going to go. That's what I said early in the season. I don't think the Bulls going to sustain it. You said think KCP may get brought out? Nope. I think they might can move KCP. I don't think his contract is like that. They can't trade him. KCP type of guy that teams like. KC. I think KCP the type of guy that teams like. Certain guys that when teams like you, he always gonna have a job. He stay out the way. He play hard. He'll knock down threes. He got the perfect size where he can guard the 1, 2, and 3. He could switch good pretty quick. The store's still there, Greg. The store's still there. Still got the store. DeAndre Jordan. Yeah, he played for the Pelicans. Yeah. Right now, you know what the Lakers can get for LeBron and Reeves? If Lakers just clean house right now, even though they can't move Reeves today, but if Reeves, I think Lakers can clean house. Lakers get the ideal team they want. Reeves right now bringing you some picks. His value is super duper high. Super duper high. So, because you can have him on, like, so many teams can use Reeves right now. I'm going to be honest. Right now, the way Reeves' name popping and what he done, I'm going to tell you the type of caliber players that you could get for Reeves right now. Not saying the Lakers going to do it. When I put it this way, I'm going to say this, and we're going to have some fun with this, right? I think right now, with Reeves, right? I think where you don't have to add a draft pick with Reeves. I'm gonna tell you the type of players you could get Reeves for right now. You don't have to add a player, not like add a draft pick. You don't have to say Reeves in a first. You could start with Reeves. Of course, he makes low money, so you don't have to add other guys to him. But I'm just saying his value. We're not gonna make it too complicated. We're gonna start with what we could go to every team. And I'm gonna tell you who you could get Reeves for right now. This is how high his value is. Right now, a team when you don't have to add no picks and nothing. So I'm being clear. So I don't want nobody to say, oh, their salaries don't match. I'm not talking about matching salaries because I ain't trying to complicate things. I'm just saying his value of the type of player you could get for Reeves right now. Let's start in the East. You can get everybody on Brooklyn for him, right? Everybody to Brooklyn, right? Now let's go the Knicks. You could get. I don't think the Knicks will trade Cap for him, but you could get Mikal Bridges or OG Form. Easy. The Knicks are, only thing about it, the Knicks might not really want them because Brunson had the ball in the fit. So that's the thing. That's the thing about that. But if it wasn't like fit, you could easily get Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby for him. Let's go Toronto. Toronto, you could get anybody on Toronto. You could get Scotty Barnes for Reeves right now. Right now, they'll trade Reeves for Scotty Barnes. I'm telling you. Toronto will give up Reeves for Scotty Barnes. Who else? Boston, you could get Reeves right now for Jaylen Brown. You're gonna have to add, but Jaylen Brown, you can probably gonna have to add. You're gonna have to add picks, but they will want to get rid of that salary. You can get Reeves for Jaylen Brown right now. And Lakers don't got that many draft picks. You could get Reeves right now for Jaylen Brown. You know what I'm saying? Because they definitely want to cut salary, so they would do that. Who else? He said, I would do that. Yeah. But see, that's what the Lakers should be looking at. I know Brown makes a lot of money, but I would do that. I would see what other salary I could stack up with Reeves for Jaylen Brown. You can get Reeves for Jaylen Brown right now. You can. Because Boston, you can do that. They not crazy about paying Jaylen Brown that money. You can get Reeves for Jaylen Brown right now. And Jaylen Brown and Luka, Boston would do that. I'm going to tell you the reason they'll do it. The number one reason is Jaylen Brown money. Boston did all that salary chopping, but they see it's going to be hard with Jaylen Brown. You got $200-300 million guys, him and Tatum. And now they got a lot of other stuff to fill in. You mind you getting Reeves much cheaper, and he going to give you the assist. Come on, mind you, now you got a guy who will be your best passer. Now you can have him and Derek White can share the duties. They would do that. It would be an easy transition for Boston. I guarantee you could get that. You'll get Reeves for Jaylen Brown right now. And Lakers might only have to add one first-round pick and stack up some salary. Orlando, I'm still in the Atlantic Division. So I said, Sixers. Sixers, you could get see, Paul George, Lakers don't want Paul George. You can't get Maxey for him. And you get everything. A B is tricky because he's a center and that's a guard, but it's tricky. Who else? Orlando, you're not getting Pablo for him. You're not getting Pablo for him, and you're not getting Franz Wagner. Those two you can't get for Reeves. They're not doing it. Detroit not doing Cade. Cleveland not doing Donovan Mitchell and Evan Mobley. Everybody after that you could do. You could get Garland easy for Reeves. Who else? The Bucks. Everybody but Giannis you could get for Reeves. Everybody but Giannis you get for Reeves. Indiana. Everybody but Halliburton. You can get everybody but Halliburton for Reeves. I said Detroit. You can't get Cade. Everybody but Cade. You get for Reeves. Oh yeah, that's heating up. The Supreme and Prince thing. Yeah, that's heating up. I've been got my eye on that. Who else in the Eastern Conference? The Bulls. You get everything for Reeves on the Bulls. Everything. Josh Giddey says it's tricky because you might can't get Josh Giddey because you got Josh Giddey at 25 and he's doing similar stuff. I don't think they'll do Josh Giddey for Reeves. because he already signed for 25 million. And why get somebody for 40 million? But anything outside Josh Giddey you could get for Reeves for Chicago. Yeah. Adu coming back soon. Who else? Let's go to the Western Conference. Dallas. Not Cooper Flag. Not Anthony Davis. You get Kyrie for you get Kyrie right now for oh, I forgot about Atlanta and Miami. Atlanta, you get the whole they do trade for him. The whole Atlanta you could get for Reeves. Miami, I think you Bam. Mm, I don't think Pat Riley will probably do Bam. Okay, Hornets, you get everybody on Hornets for him. Everybody. They trade LaMelo for Reeves. The LaMelo contract, they trade LaMelo for Reeves. I said that. I said Dallas. Dallas. They have no. You ain't Dallas. Not happening. You could get Kyrie for Reeves right now. They get Kyrie, not Anthony Davis, and only one. Yeah, Lakers don't want Kyrie, but you could get Kyrie for Reeves right now. I'm just trying to tell you the caliber players you get. Sacramento, everybody on Sacramento. Houston, not the twin, not Sengun, not Kevin Durant. So Houston is one team that I think three players that they won't do is Houston. I don't think Houston won't do. Kevin Durant, Thompson, and Sengun. San Antonio, not Wimby. They'll do Fox for him. Castle, I think they'll do Castle for him, and they'll do Harper. I think they'll definitely do Castle Harper. Only thing why they wouldn't do Castle and Harper, because they on cheap contracts. And then you got to pay Reeves. So that's why they probably wouldn't do that. Who else? Denver, of course not Jokic. I think they'll do Jamal Murray for him. Only because Jamal Murray makes $50 million. And Denver trying to, I think they'll do Jamal Murray for him. I think that would be really crucial. But I think they'll do Jamal Murray for him. I said the Kings, they'll do Ja for him right now. You could do Ja Morant for him right now. He said I can see Laker fans giving Reeves $300 million. New Orleans, you can get everybody from in New Orleans. Everybody. They trade Zion. You get Zion easy for Reeves right now. Easy. I said Memphis. You get everybody in Memphis for him. Everybody. You get everybody from Memphis for him. Who else? Portland. Who Portland roster? You get everybody from Portland for him. You get everybody in Portland for him. I don't think John Luka will work. I don't think John drive Luka crazy. I wouldn't like John Luka. Zion and Luka would fit good, but I don't trust Zion. That way, I ain't gonna lie. Zion and Luka would fit perfect, but I don't trust Zion. I don't trust Zion. I don't trust Zion. Who else? Phoenix. I think everybody from Phoenix. I ain't gonna lie. I think it'd be hard, but I think Phoenix would really be like, we could get off Devin Booker contract. I think Denver would. I mean, Phoenix would love to pretty much give Devin, but they probably feel, damn, he loyal to us. I think it'd be a thing like that. He said, if I'm paying 40 million, I trade Reeves for Ja. You're not getting Wemby. That's not happening. That's not happening. You're not getting Wemby. That's not happening. Wemby won't play. I don't think nobody right now. If New Orleans, I mean, if OKC said I trade you Shea for Wemby, they saying no. They saying no to every team. You're not. It's not happening. Wemby, I got the highest trade value to anybody. They not doing to nobody. Cause why would you? This man blocking. He a guy getting you 20 something points and a defensive player of the year. Like then he could shoot from the out. Oh my God. Wemby, the mistake they making, if the mistake they making, ooh, I wish I could have had the Spurs. I agree, Hoop Life. I agree. Oh, the Warriors, you give everybody but Steph. Everybody but Steph. You could get him for everybody but Steph. OKC, everybody but Shea. They won't do Jalen Williams for him, and they won't do Chet Holmgren for him. Those three they won't do for him. You're right. He get caught with a pump fake and still block a shot. I agree. He said AR is a third option. It's disrespectful to guys like Bam, Drew Holiday, Derek White, Michael Porter, and Aaron Gordon and Draymond. I agree. Like he a second option to me. I can coach, and I'm not even a coach. I'm sitting here right here on a couch. I can sit there right now. They could fly me in to any team, and I would give you an easy source how to stop him. Because all you have to in the playoffs, he's not getting those fouls that he got. We saw that already. So that takes away half of his. See what people fail to realize. See, this is wrong. This is why I don't understand why this channel don't have 100,000 subscribers. Because you're getting the best basketball takes there is, and you're getting the truth. And people not looking at this, and this is why I think I'm definitely the best scout, and I'm a tremendous scout, right? In the playoffs, this is why you can't sit there and say, "Oh, he's a second option," and you can't get too crazy. Yeah, you can say you like him, he's doing good. I give him hey, all that. But you're looking at the 50-point game and you're looking at the 40-point game. All those games, he had 20-something free throws. That's not happening in the playoffs. So don't look at him as somebody dropping 50. So you have to take away him half those free throws going down to probably like 6 or 7. Those free throws going from like 22 free throws to like 6 or 7 free throws, right? Then he's not gonna have the ball near as much times. So where's he affecting the game at? Because Luka don't have the ball. You can see in the game, the last game just played, he had 21 points. The last game just played when Luka had 45 points. You know what I'm saying? When Luka had 45 points. The last game just was played. So the point I'm making is, if you saw that in the last game just was played, with Luka having the ball, imagine in a playoff setting. Now, like, it's going to be hard. He has the ball all that times. He having the ball as the number one option. Y'all judge him on number one option. Y'all say, oh, he played good with Luka, but that's them fouls. They rep the game different. They rep the game different, and that's what y'all had to take. Because at the end of the day, it's about the playoffs. When you paying somebody, to me, that's why it's too many overplayed players in the NBA. Because these guys don't do nothing in the playoffs, year in, year out. And they turn around and get all this money. These guys get all this money, and they don't deserve it. I'm sorry. Yeah, Big U son, that was crazy. That Big U son thing is crazy. What happened to Big U son? They said his son was a gang member. I don't know. Ever since that, in Miami, ever since I don't know, but they said his son, Wemby got a chance to be the greatest. If Wemby could stay healthy, I agree with that. He definitely got a chance to be the greatest ever. Because this thing, he come in the league. Just think about back in the days when guys came in the league. They came in the league at 23. He came in the league at 18. He been in the league like 3 years now. He easy got number 15. So you can imagine 15 years added on this, getting better. He may win about 5 defensive player. He gonna win defensive player of the year this year. He gonna win it this year, and he gonna win it in the next 3 years. He gonna win 2 out the 3. He gonna win 2 out the 3 defensive player of the year between this year and the next 3 years, counting this year, because he's gonna win this year. As long as he stays, see the thing, if he stay healthy, he win defensive player 2 or 3 years. So now, let's say that be 2 defensive titles, and let's say if it's in the 3 years, that's 6 years. So 6 years, he got 2 defensive titles, and he's still what, 26 at that time. So he easy gonna win probably another three more. He might. He gonna easy win another, so after the 6 years. So now you say from year 6 to 12, he gonna win 3 more defensive titles, right? So that bring him at 5 defensive players a year, right there. So he's gonna have easy 5 defensive, and no telling now at 12 in 12 years in the league, he gonna be like 30. He'll be like 30. He's still gonna be young with 31 years old. He's still on playing a high level if he stay healthy. Yeah, I see Oakley. Yeah, Oakley going in on Dow. Yeah, Oakley going in. I've been watching Oakley. He going in. He said now they saying Reeves. I never said Reeves better than Ja and Zion. I ain't say that. I'm saying you could get them for him. That's what I'm saying. You can in a trade. New Orleans need a, like they have, even though they have Murray, he's hurt. Fizz is young, but you can put Reeves at 1 or 2. New Orleans would trade Reeves for Zion right now. I'm not saying he's better than Zion, and they would trade him for Ja Morant right now. The only thing, Ja Morant got the city. They love Ja. They love Ja out in Memphis. They love Ja in Memphis. They love Ja. Caruso not better than Reeves, but he played better defense. I think he got more impact than winning than Reeves. I definitely think that. He got better head on the shoulder. He too temperamental for me. He too temperamental. That's why I said these coaches, I don't get them. I don't get them. I don't get these coaches. This thing is stuck. See, this part came off. It's hard to get. I get this fixed. See, it's unbalanced. See, this part fell off. I'm trying to take it off. See, that's what Memphis had to think about. Getting a star as big as Zion. I mean, Morant. I think Memphis needs to make it work with Morant. Memphis is the type of town your fan base matters. I'll be real skeptical about this trading John Morant. It's gonna be hard for y'all to win anyway, like a championship. I think the mistake they made paying what's his name? I think John Morant not max money and I think and Jaren Jackson. I think that's their problem. They paying too much money. But Memphis got some good young players. I think when Zach Edey come back, they're gonna be a whole nother team. But yeah, Zach Edey, I like that Cedric Cowell. Yeah, definitely have to make the tax pop. Definitely gotta make that. The Lakers can make some moves. Lakers in good position. That's why I hope that God, now that the Dodgers season over, you fully with the Lakers, make some. I just want them to be open minded. That's it. They have to be open minded. They can't do or Laker way. They has to the way to win in this league. You have to be open minded. You have to. You have to fill out all options. Even if you see what can you get for Reeves, you never know. You see how many picks Memphis got for and that was smart getting rid of him. Not paying him that much money. They got rid of the little short arm dude, the two guard. They traded him to Orlando. That was smart. You got KCP and you got 4 picks, 4 or 5 picks, whatever they got. That was smart. Like these guys is not that good. With Bain, Desmond Bain. These guys not that good. Where you can't trade these guys and you're going to be to the tank. You could trade these like Memphis the same, and they got 5 first-round picks. They the same. You got Casey, a better defender than KCP, and you pretty much the same. You ain't lose a beat, but he makes 40 million, and KCP makes 20 million. So you is a plus. You have to operate and deal with the salary cap. It's no getting around it. But then Jaren Jackson Jr., them guys are not no max players. Jaren Jackson Jr. don't get no rebounds. He's not that good. That's what I'm saying. It's sad because back in the days, you trade a good player for team, you see it. Now it's like you don't see it no more. So better Jam Jackson, Reeves. See, the thing is, Reeves do. See, the thing is, I'm gonna say this. Of course, defensively, Jaron Jackson Jr. is better, and of course, offensively, Reeves better. But right now, Reeves looking much better because Reeves make way less money. Now, when the money comes in, we have to see. He said Memphis getting tired of Ja. Like, yeah, I get it. They're getting tired of him. But my thing is this: you can sit and talk to him, but Memphis is the type of town they need action. It's really nothing going on. There's no other things that fan base look forward to the Grizzlies. It's not like Detroit, where you got the Lions, you got the Tigers, you got, and you got a hockey team. You know, you got a lot going on sports wise with in Detroit and some of these Chicago and some of these cities. It's nothing else going on in Memphis. So you have to look at it like this. He brings people in. He embodied that M Town, that shit. He bodied that shit. I would like to see that too. I think that backcourt there, even though it's not shooting, but I think they could get around it. You know how they emphasize everything. Oh, it's no spacing. I think Ja and Ant Man in the backcourt. Whoo, I would love that because I think they could get along friends wise, and I think they both got that tough. I like their mentality. I like John Morant mentality. John Morant goes hard. I would like to see that. If Ja was to go to Minnesota, I would definitely like to see that. Nah, not with Boston. Not with Boston. Ja wouldn't work in Boston. That fan base, no, it wouldn't work in Boston. Ja, the last person to work in Boston. That would be tough. Cause see, I know first thing people say, Ant is not a shooter and Ja is not a shooter, but they both can still. It will work. It will work. Yeah, that fan base crazy. Ja go crazy. See, Memphis is the type of town. You see how like Zebo, people think Zebo is from Memphis. Zebo is locked in there. They love Zebo. They love Tony Allen. They love those guys like that. Yeah, John suspended for one game. Yeah, John Boston, never, never. John be the last person in Boston. So the trade room. I just think this trade season will be crazy because a lot of teams feel they can win. They saw what Indiana did last year. And Indiana struggled in the beginning of the year. That's why I said you can't put too much emphasis on the start because Indiana started slow last year and came on hard. Indiana started slow last year. Teams gonna see, hold up, did they what? And teams gonna go after it. A lot of teams gonna go after it. Watch. You're gonna see a lot of trades. And I think some teams, you got some teams gonna see these players is not that good. I don't think Memphis is gonna trade Ja. Because one thing they know, their fan base love Ja. They have to be a real good offer. You're not just gonna just and they team not put it this way. They team didn't when you trade a person like Ja Morant and you have a fan base like that, you have to show now let me tell you something like this. Let's say they had a good point guard. Let's say, for instance, a backup point guard, right? I'm gonna tell you what would happen. Let's say Ja missed 20 games, right? This is the only way they can trade a guy like Ja Morant. Cause mind you, y'all don't realize how I know people in Memphis, how Ja is locked in on Memphis and their fan base. Let's say they had that's what I said when Scottie Pippen Jr. was doing good when Ja was out, it ain't mean nothing. They know he's limited. They know he's a third string at best, a low level backup point guard. Look who Scottie Pippen Jr. now. You see what I'm saying? That's why I said you can't always get fooled by when a guy is playing good in spot minutes because you can't look at him like, oh, that's good. You can't look at it like that because, like for instance, Tyrus Jones. Tyrus Jones, when Ja Morant was out, he was starting, he was playing good, and they was winning. But you're not fooling nobody. Everybody and their mother know he's not a starting point guard. Tyrus Jones is a backup point guard. So it doesn't matter what he was doing while Ja Morant was out for the few games. He was looked at as a backup point guard. So Scottie Pippen Jr. He looked at as a backup point guard. He looked as a backup point guard, right? Let's say, for instance, if somebody like Rob Dillingham was on Memphis, a first round pick, a highly touted McDonald's All American, high. He was like that guy for that's just your high school status, college status, all that matters, right? Scottie Pippen Jr. He played good. It's not like that ever would have meant nothing for Memphis. But let's say if Rob Dillingham, a first round pick, I think Rob Dillingham's a lottery pick. Let's say if he was on Memphis, and let's say Ja Morant was to miss 20 games, and he got that flair to his game. So that's the thing. Let's say Rob Dillingham averaged, while Ja's out, he averaged 18 points. Let's say he shoot about 45% from the field. Nothing crazy. 18, 19 points, 45% from the field, 6 or 7 assists. And let's say out of 20 games, let's say Memphis goes 16-4. Let's say Memphis goes 16-4. Rob Dillingham averaged about 19 points, 7 assists at 45% from the field. Let's say you shoot about 37 from three. Let's shoot 37 from three, 45 from the field, 19 points. They go 16-4. Then I think Memphis will probably be like, ho, 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 we may have something because he could be looked at as a starting point guard. He got that flair, that bounce, and he was a highly sought out player. So now he got that in him. So now they may be like, we might entertain a Ja Morant trade. Right now, I don't see it happening. I think people they saying it, but I think their fan base know what he means, and at the end of the day, it's about that money. Ain't like he pulling out guns again. You know what I'm saying? Ain't like he back in old block. So I think that I don't see it. I don't see it. Dylan Brooks fit perfect with the Lakers with Luka. Perfect. Dylan Brooks fit perfect with the Lakers. Perfect. You know what I would try to do? I would really try to do this. I don't know if they would do that, but I would call Detroit and try to dangle Austin Reeves for Asad Thompson and Jalen Duran. I think that would be a perfect trade. Jalen Duran and Asad Thompson for Austin Reeves. Of course, it would probably have to do something to match some salaries or something, or probably throwing something else. But I would like that. That would be perfect. Asad Thompson, athletic, jumps out the gym, defense on his A1 day one. And this dude Duran, they call him Duran, rebound everything under the sun, finish around the rim. Is nothing soft about him. Where you ain't going, he got high motors. His motor's nothing like Ayton. He's strong. I call him Little Orlando Woolridge. And what up, Eric? Eric, it's crazy. See, this Eric is a true basketball fan. Eric just came on the chat. He said Walters need a GM and vice president. I was just telling the guys before you came, Eric, and before you and Greg Brown, I opened up the chat saying that I think the first order of business he's gonna do is bring another front office person in to work with Rob. Because I think he don't like all that Rob wearing two hats. Rob is the president. Lakers got no general manager. I think they're gonna do a general manager, a vice president, general manager. I think they're gonna have a real. I think he's gonna beef up the. I say he should do it now. It's only 5, 10, 6 games in. I would do it now. I wouldn't wait till the off season. I would do it now. I'll beef up it now. Hire some real high level basketball guys. Put them in position now. I was just telling them that, Eric. I said if I'm Marco Walters, that's the first thing I do. Second thing I do, Bronny is even in the G League. See me, if you ask me, I'm cutting them. But the reality is I don't see them cutting them because then they're gonna be like they really trying to screw LeBron James. And I don't think the Lakers want to have that. But he's in the G League, I'd be like, he's never coming back. There's no need for him to be up there. Because we getting rid of him. This is what I would tell JJ. Yo, he's going back there. I know Bron got you the job, but I'm the new sheriff in town. I'm the new sheriff in town. And Bronny is not coming back on his team next year. I seen enough of him. He go to the G League. He's not coming back here, JJ. I know LeBron got you the job, but that's just what it is. I'm the new sheriff in town. I pay you. You know what I'm saying? Boom. That would be the first order of business I'd do, as far as team-wise. That's going to piss Bron off. He going to the G League. Because now he don't have his son, his best friend, Anthony Davis. It's different. He said Eric been watching the Beat 139. Yeah, Eric be supporting Beat 139. I rocks with Eric. I don't think so, bro. I disagree. I don't think Rob sits on his hands, Eric. Greg. I don't think Rob sits on his hands. Y'all have to realize the Lakers hands. I think Rob now is happy. I think Rob is happy now that this LeBron thing. I think Rob, you saying Rob signed his hand. Rob kept himself, and we got to give Rob credit. I know you guys be down on Rob, but I'm not even talking about no Luka trade. But Rob kept it where Lakers don't have bad books. And that, if the Lakers had bad books, I think they would have sold less than what they sold for. They got good books right now. They clearing the deck. Rob did right. It was no trades out there. Y'all want this to make trades, trades, trades. He saw the writing on the wall. It's nothing you could do with LeBron James. He's seen it. I think he did the right thing. Yeah, Rob don't have the power like he used to. And I would push somebody else in office work with him. I would love him and Bob Myers. They're both agents. I think they get along well. He said, my boy Laker Hub said Mark Walters is about to shake shit up with the Lakers. That's what we need. I would love for him to be a renegade. The Dodgers season over after the parade, after they parade, come in and ruff some feathers. Let people show that you came in and you making moves. Yeah, come in and just wow out. Wow out. Tuesday morning, yo, boom, Bronny going to the G League. Or you waving. Either or. I'm fine with either or. But he should not be sitting on that bench traveling. And that's what LeBron want with the like, come on. Show that you're a serious organization. He had no business on no permanent roster playing games. I don't care if it's 5 minutes. JJ Redick, he got Braun. He low key, I'm being honest. JJ Redick, we all know he's feisty. And a show of hands, all the people up here, just say yes or no. Do you think JJ Redick going to be happy when LeBron gone? Yes or no? I think yes. I think yes. Yes or no? I want everybody here, y'all have to say nothing long. Just say yes. Pop out and say yes or no. Yes or no. Knowledge say yes. This yes or no. Do y'all think? See, Knowledge think like I think. I know what he thinking. Wow, we know because me and Knowledge both like. I'm gonna get into why he said yes. Laker Hub said yes. He said pick up Ben Simmons and cut Bronny. I hate Ben Simmons, but he's better than Bronny though. So I can't look at that and be like, I can't say no. I don't like Ben Simmons at all, and I do not want him on the Laker team. But if you say cut him and bring him in, it's not like I'll be like, no, he's better. He can help in more ways. Come on, people, come on. Let me hear y'all yes or no's. Only got 3 people: Greg, Knowledge, Laker Hub. Thank you. Thank you. Look what Knowledge said, right? And see, this is how I know we're on the same page. And I'm about to go deep, right? And some of you guys ain't gonna understand what Knowledge is saying. He said Reddick is moving packs for Braun. He's waiting for his own work. Yeah, he talked about drugs. But the thing is this: having somebody over your shoulder that did something for you is not a good feeling. It's not. He know Braun got him the job, right? So now, no matter what it is, let's just stick to LeBron before we get to Bronny. Let's say if he a lineup, let's say if he feel LeBron, he want to take LeBron out for whatever reason. He may see something, but now he feel he can't. He don't want to get into no spat with LeBron. That's an uncomfortable feeling to be in. He don't want to rub LeBron James wrong at all because LeBron got him there. So it's like, then his son there. So now Braun on the bench, like, all right, fuck, I'm putting something for 5 minutes. JJ, he got JJ. So you're dealing with 2. You're dealing with LeBron where you might want to take him out for some reason. And let's say LeBron gives suggestion. You don't want to have no type of exchange with LeBron at all because you feel this man got you there. So you don't want to, even if you're drawing up plays, look how uncomfortable JJ feel right now. LeBron is an all-time great. Let's say it's down to a last shot. Let's say Lakers be in this situation 3 straight times, and the last 5 games, the next 5 games, let's say Lakers in a situation where they keep going to Luka, right? Because it's law that the law is Luka getting that ball. Your best player gets the ball. But now you got LeBron there, and this dude got you the job, and you sitting have to look at him and be like, no, we run the play. Luka getting the ball. JJ in a tough spot. He's in a tough spot. I didn't even get the Bronny yet. He's in a tough spot. So now it's like he's there. He know the right thing to do to give it to Luka. And he may say it the first time, okay, cool. But then he feel like LeBron not going to be too happy with that. He's not going to be like, yeah, you give it. He's not. That's why I respect guys like Kobe. Kobe's like, Kobe ain't want to put himself in that position. Kobe said, I'm out of here. Kobe could have, if he wanted to, could have healed. Because mind you, that injury when you get older takes a little longer to heal. And Kobe rushed back. If Kobe would have waited, and let's say Kobe would have, okay, I'll take a lesser role. Kobe could have been in the stretch easy 3 more years in the league. Easy. If he'd been like, all right, I'm going to do this. I tore my Achilles. I can be, but see, the thing is, they had a young team. But let's say it was a veteran team. But Kobe, I could go to a 3rd best player on a team with his Achilles, his smarts, and different things like that, and been effective, averaging about 18 points. Kobe could have averaged about 18 points in the next 3 years. But Kobe said, nah, I'm Kobe Bryant. I'm always that guy. He didn't want to put himself in that position. He said, oh, you ain't going to see, I'm going. I ain't going to be no role player. He wanted out. See, the thing with LeBron's still playing at a good level. I can't deny that. But LeBron, if they drawn up a play today, Sunday, Luka gets the ball. They drawn a play on Tuesday at the end of the game. Luka gets the ball. JJ it's like LeBron still feel I'm averaging 20, I'm still good, and I'm not getting the ball. You ain't run no plays for you, and I got you this job. And then even why he LeBron out put his son in. JJ don't want to put Bronny in. JJ know Bronny is trash. JJ know Bronny trash. So when Knowledge sat there and said JJ moving packs for Bron, he can't wait to have his own work, meaning that's a big load off your back. Bronny, even if Bronny gonna have 2 years left after this summer, right? He's gonna have 2 years left after this summer. Let's say Bron go and Bronny there. It still put Redick in a bad, not as bad because Bron wouldn't be there in the building, but it's still kind of bad because they still would be like someone of homeboys like, yo, put my son in, give him an opportunity, look out for him. I'm not there, but if Bron, let's say Bron was to leave this summer and Bronny's still there, I would be pissed at that. But let's just say Bronny's still there and Bron go to another team this summer. You best believe he don't trust Rob. He ain't rocking with nobody in the Laker organization. He gonna turn to JJ and expect JJ to look out for his son. He gonna say, JJ, take care of my son. So JJ gonna be more like the caretaker, taking care of his son. So with that being said, even if he's not there and the Lakers is in certain times, he gonna want him to put him in. And he holding the roster spot. So JJ want him to go. He gonna handle him only but in a certain way. Now, I agree he will handle him, but in a certain way. I do think he would try to honor in some way. Because JJ talks about that. That's what I'm talking about. JJ, he wouldn't want to be too, because Bronny's a grown man. Bronny can't tell him, like, yo, JJ switched up on me, JJ this, JJ that. I don't think JJ gonna want to. I think he gonna feel really embedded and appreciate LeBron James at the end of the day. But JJ wants Bron gone. JJ want Bron gone. He got to play the game right now. I guarantee you, if I'm JJ Redick's friend or anything, and behind closed doors, he want Bron gone. Because nobody want to feel that way. Especially with a narcissist like LeBron James. It's one thing you cool. LeBron not cool. So let's say, for instance, if somebody like let's say, for instance, somebody like Luka. Let's say if Luka would have been in that same situation and Luka's son would have been and Luka got somebody job. Luka is more like LeBron holding him to that. LeBron's a narcissist, so LeBron is not going to let him easy. JJ is in a bad spot right now. We all know JJ we all know yeah, it's like it's supervisor over his shoulders. He can't do much because LeBron is just too big of a personality. Is not much JJ can do. Let's say if JJ, they always said LeBron, LeBron, Luka, and Reeves don't play good together. But Luka and Reeves, they say the stats show Luka and Reeves the better results. He can't say, okay, I put LeBron in the second unit. He can't do that. He can't do that. He can't do that. My boy DeJuan Bryant, that's my boy right there. He said, I definitely got to read my boy. I rocks with him. I feel bad that you feel this way about me. But let me read my boy said. He said, man, what happened to this channel? Every time I come, y'all talk about LeBron slander type shit. Man, he not even playing. Then he said, I used to rock with this channel, but this is getting out of hand. Bro, I understand your feelings, right? But he's not playing. But I don't. If you actually listen to what I'm saying, it's not LeBron. I don't think it's LeBron slandered, right? I did put good contents into it, right? Because I'm talking about the future of the Lakers, right? So it's really not LeBron slandered because I talk about trading Reeves. I'm talking about trading everybody but Luka. I'm looking at. I don't think this is a championship team, right? I'm gonna start from the beginning. Me, Kareem, is a diehard Laker fan, right? I'm a diehard Laker fan, and you wasn't used to me slandering LeBron because I had to put up with it. I never was crazy about LeBron coming in the first place, but I had to welcome him because he's on my team. But it's continued a lot of stuff going on, and I see it. And the team been bad for forever. Lakers been bad every year. The Lakers, it's just not a good team. It's always some type of drama. So guess what? I'm a longtime Laker fan, and I'm tired of it. That's it. It's not that I flipped on LeBron. I'm just tired of it. I've been seeing it, but it's enough is enough. It's like you reach a boiling point, right? So now I see the boiling point, things happen, right? So now it's like, okay, cool. We all know, like the report just came, even before when LeBron, this let's say the first report come out. The first report came out, LeBron missing the games because he had sciatica nerves, and LeBron feel that this is what they said. LeBron feel he want to see where the Lakers at when he come back. I didn't like that. That thing right there, I didn't like that part right there. He want to see where the Lakers at. Like, who are you? So that was one part of it. Then this part here, it just been he hasn't been happy since Luka been there. We all know he's fake. So I'm reporting this stuff. So now I'm looking back and saying this team here is not a championship team. It's not to my liking. And I also said that much as they say I'm Austin Reeves, I'm not too sold on Austin Reeves definitely being a number 2 option, right? So my thing is, I'm that's what I said. You probably just came in, but what I'm saying is, I think the Lakers in the new management, because a lot of these guys are more familiar with Mark Walters than me. A lot of these guys been following Mark Walters because Mark Walters with the Dodgers, and some of these guys are Dodgers fan. So they know a little more about Mark Walters than me, right? And also what I heard about him, even the media said they said he spends money he feel, and the most important thing, why I say smart, and Mark Walters see eye to eye at, and I always said this, if y'all been following my channel, that front office is the number one thing. That's how you start. It's very important, your front office. It's very important. I did a whole video about if I had an expansion team, how I built my team. And the front office, I know is important. And Mark Walters is big on staff and front office. So I like him already, right? So this is what they saying he aligned with. So I'm saying I hope he come in and say, hey, we only got one guy, Luka. Everybody else we got to get rid of, right? And it's true. I know, and I get it, what you're saying, LeBron James, but we all know LeBron James narcissist, right? And not only that, his son has no business being in the league, right? But his son get minutes. He got JJ Redick the job. JJ Redick is I know he's not, and I think this is a fair assessment of me saying, do we think that JJ Redick will be happy if LeBron go? We all saying, yeah, because we all know if somebody do something for us and now they there, and that type of situation, it makes it hard. It makes it hard. So I get what you're saying. He said the Lakers just one piece away. He said you get Wiggins. He believed the team's the championship team. It depends what you get giving up for Wiggins, and it might be. But the thing is, chemistry matters, bro. It's not just throwing players together. And LeBron is a big voice. And the thing about it, we know if you're a LeBron fan, we have to come to the realization, be honest. He's not a happy camper. He's not a happy camper. LeBron is too good and too much on the hierarchy of the team. If he's not happy, it's not going to work. It's not. So you could bring in Wiggins. You bring in Wiggins, let's say you trade for Rui and Maxi Kleber or something, right? You bring him in. But if a guy like that, this guy is the top guy in the NBA far as moving. He got the NBA. He's that guy. He's the number one guy in that. If he's not fully bought in, it's not just going to be Wiggins. It's not going to work, bro. It's not. They won't win no championship. He's not locked in. He's not happy. Shams, we all know Shams' his mouthpiece. He said LeBron shit's up in the air. They speaking like it's not going to work. And LeBron type person, and now it's like, okay, what you going to do? Is you going to put Reeves in after Reeves been on the court playing? You going to put him in the third option? So now you're going to have three guys who can't play defense: LeBron, Reeves, and Luka. And the other two guys, ain't not a world beater. So even Aiton there, he's not. So the only hope you will have is Marcus Smart or Vanderbilt, as far as guys who playing defense. And Vanderbilt not going to be in the lineup like that. So let's say if you want to put Wiggins in there, but you're going to have four guys who don't play. Let's name in a real rim protector in Aiton. Then you have Braun who can't play D. Luka can't play D. Reeves can't play D. And you'll just have Wiggins. So I don't know if they'll just be a championship team. You know, that's your opinion. He said, I'm definitely not sold on him being a number two. Reeves getting better. Yeah, Reeves getting better. But the thing is, I'm looking at it like this, me being a Laker fan. And I'm looking at not just this year, next year. And I said why I'm saying I trade LeBron because LeBron makes 53 million. And then of course you probably want to add his son. So that's like 55 million. And the reason why I'm saying is because you could get the assets coming back. You could get the assets come back than just letting LeBron expire. I think him expiring is not really good for the Lakers because people think, oh, he expired, Lakers don't have 50 million. Don't work like that. Because you're gonna have Reeves gonna have a cap hold. Reeves cap hold, I think, is 20 million. And then if they're gonna bring back Aiden, renounce Aiden, you know what I mean? Smart or Lavavia, if them guys if they opt out, you know what I'm saying? If you plan on bringing them back, because all those guys could be a free agent. Lavavia could be a free agent, Smart, and Aiden. And I think maybe at least one of them going to opt out. One of them going to opt out. I think I could see Smart opting in, but I could see Lavavia probably opting out, especially what Reeves, him and Reeves got the same age. And if he having a good year, I could see him opting out. He said, Mando's pissing me off, but I love his defense. That's what he here for, though. That's what Vanderbilt there for. Sometimes you have to take players for what they're good at. He said he wanted to pass the torch to AD, but he still had control over AD. I don't know if Braun fully wanted him to pass. Braun really wanted to pass the torch to AD. But Braun not stupid. He knew AD that wasn't his thing, and Braun still was gonna have the ball in his hands. But I don't think he's happy with a guy like Luka. I just don't see it. Luka had the ball. Luka's ball dominant. And Luka dropping these 40s, so now his whole game cutting back. I just don't think Luka and LeBron fit well. They play too similar. He said, if you trade Reeves, bro, going to take off and be sitting there with eggs in your face. No, no. Because I'm going to ask you guys right now, yes or no, would you trade Reeves to the I see a trade right now I will love. And I think that Detroit, let's say the Lakers send them like Jackson Hayes. Lakers send him Jackson Hayes, Reeves, Jackson Hayes, and somebody else for Assad Thompson and Jalen Doran. Would you trade Reeves for Assad Thompson and Jalen Doran right now? I agree. He said Lakers would never get up the hump with Luka and Reeves in the lineup. Don J, I agree with you. I said that. I said I don't like Luka and Reeves. They that's not winning basketball. Luka and Reeves. I agree. I agree. Don J said yes. I want right now Reeves for Jalen Durant and and Jalen Durant and Asad Thompson. Would you trade Reeves for that right now? Come on, people. Come on. Yes or no. Y'all don't have to have a long, drawn out sentence. Yes or no. I only got one person, Don J, the only person respond. Would you trade Austin Reeves? Nala said yes. And I'm going to break down that. Why it'd be perfect. Y'all can go, wow. Greg Brown said absolutely. Come on, people. Come on. He said, why would Detroit do that? I'm not asking what Detroit do. I'm just saying, would you do it as the Lakers? Would you do it? Yeah, for Thompson and Durant. He's in that Cunningham, but Cunningham, yeah, but Reeves and Cunningham, I think, could work perfect together. I think Reeves and Cunningham would be perfect, and I think that I think they lost faith in Jaden Ivory. See, Detroit got other big guys, I believe. You can imagine. Now, let's say this. I see enough people who said okay, right? You can imagine. You know what? Asad Thompson is one of the best defenders in the NBA. He's one of the best defenders. He's a better defender than his brother. He go hard. You can imagine his defense is he can take on two people. That's how good his defense is. His defense is he to me he definitely the best wing defender. Who better wing defender than him? His wing he's super apt. He got the size. He's super. You can imagine a lot of him, Luka. He got the size, the athleticism. Luka going jump. And then what's name rebound everything. He rebound, boom, and they both go hard. They both gorillas. They both gorillas. They both gorillas. Go. All y'all need to do. I want y'all to do this because I'm logging off in a couple minutes, right? And get ready for the Laker game, right? So I'm be on for a couple more minutes, right? This is what I want y'all to do. I want y'all to just go see Asad Thompson and Jalen Durant and just think about it. Fresh start. Number one, they both on like a defender like that, the wing defender like that, and the pleasure his jumper is getting a little bit better. He go hard. Number one, this is number one. Think about the playoffs. This is number one. He go hard. His brother a better offensive player than him, but he's a better defender. His brother good defender too. They both athletic as shit, good size. You got him, Luka, you got that big gorilla, and Dorian. They all young. And then you put two people in between them. He gotta get steals and all that. Aiden out tonight, wow. Aiden is kind of annoying. He got brown hair like he's a clown. Who I trade Bron for? I ain't gonna lie, LeBron at the end of his contract, I can't think of right now because I'm about to get off. But I would. The thing is, LeBron, you're gonna have to trade LeBron for a three-team trade. I can't think of offhand, but it'd be a three-team trade or 4-team. But you can imagine the athleticism. Luka got somebody like that on the wing. Now you put another athletic guy, what Thompson. Let's say your starting lineup. Let's say going to next year. You make a trade like that. You got your center, you got your wing, and you got Luka. Right. So now you would need two more people in front of that. You get you a nice power forward and a nice athletic guard to guard the guards. Right. So let's say you get somebody like in between it. Let's see. you have, let's say you have a guard like an athletic guard. Aiden got back spasm. He said Lakers ain't trading Reeves for anyone. It's not that they. I get what you're saying, but I'm saying that right there. I want you guys to go look at when y'all get time. That's why I'm gonna get up early so y'all have time before Laker game. Go look at Assad. Just type in Assad Thompson defense. Then you could put his regular games where you can see his game, and then you could put Jalen Duran. Lakers need that. With Luka, you need dogs with Luka. A bunch of dogs, athletic dogs with Luka. You get a shot blocking athletics big man, run the floor like crazy, dunking that shit and doing all that wild shit, and the guard doing some crazy, like a guy like Assad Thompson. And then you get two people in between that. Sean family, what up? You're right. LeBron definitely had to agree to a trade. That's why I don't really go too much into LeBron. LeBron trade gonna be difficult, but it's gonna have to. The only thing, like I said, it's gonna be hard for the Lakers to trade LeBron, but the Lakers really want to trade LeBron. I don't think the Lakers gonna do it. They have to. They cut Bronny, especially if they cut him right now. If they cut Bronny, I think the right to be on LeBron pride, he ain't gonna even want to be around that. I think he push for a trade after that, and I think he accepted trade. You know, I think he accepted a trade. He said LeBron for Cooper Flag and 2 first-round picks. Why would Dallas do that? And they're giving up picks for an old man? No, that's not happening. Funny thing, the Lakers will have to give up 2 first-round picks. Yeah, salaries don't match. You couldn't even. Nah, that's not happening. But yeah, I'll probably be back in the morning. I appreciate y'all, my boy Don J, my boy Dewan Bryant, Sean Family, Maurice, Greg Brown Knowledge, Antonio, Nike Mark, all the guys, Keon, Sean Family, everybody who pulled up tonight, my boy Malachi, Laker Hub, Greg Brown, Eric Kwan, all the guys who pulled up, man, I appreciate you guys. My boy, I'm called Yada, Avon, the real Eleazy in the building, marvelous. I had a lot of guys, Sean Korma, all the guys that pulled up today, man, appreciate you guys. Shada Ruler in the building, everybody, Hoops, Life Mixtape, Horizon, everybody who pulled up today, appreciate y'all, man. Keep hitting the like button. My boy Marty, the attorney, everybody who gave super chats, Tim, Ty Church, or everybody, you know what I mean? Jamal Sullivan, Jalen, everybody, man. Appreciate you guys. Barrington, or everybody, you know what I mean, who pulled up to the chat tonight, man. Most, everybody. I mean, so watch District. When y'all get time, man, go do it, because y'all got time. Y'all got about 6 minutes. So I'm gonna get off here, get time, and then analyze, do some scouting. Think about Luka, because Luka is our gold standard. Luka's slow as shit. You need athletic dogs to cover some ground. You need guys who cover the ground. That's why I don't see him and Reeves. You want playoffs is different from the regular season. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Peace.